ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I am Falakzee Khan, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwart and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such corporate stalwart on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Sameer Godbole. Hello, welcome, Mr. Godbole. We are glad to have you here today with us on FaceTime with Leaders.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you so much. And let me give you a quick brief about Mr. Sameer Godbole. He has an indubitable standing owing to a remarkable career spanning over 2.5 decades. His journey is marked by a commitment to excellence, a strategic mindset, and an unwavering focus on transforming challenges into opportunities. Over the past decade, he has been at the helm of Syslogic Outsourcing Private Limited, a venture he founded. Functioning as an independent supply chain consultant for pharmaceutical marketing setups, he has played a pivotal role in the development of supply chain functions and management control systems for numerous startups. His strategic insights have contributed to the success of nearly 15 companies, showcasing the impact of Syslogic Outsourcing Private Limited on businesses with turnovers ranging from rupees 1 crore to rupees 60 crore. So, Mr. Godbole, to begin with, as the founder of Syslogic Outsourcing Private Limited, could you elaborate on the challenges you have faced in establishing and running the venture? How did your strategic mindset contribute to the success of the company?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to start with the thing how the idea of starting Syslogic started in my mind. I was a part of one of the conglomerate where I was handling a supply chain of around 1,000 crore rupees company, 1,000 crore rupees in the pharmaceutical industry, wherein I have handled the various aspects of various divisions, various couple of companies, and a big setup. Wherein I thought of having this extended to the rather than handling only one customer, that is my company, I thought of handling it, sharing this with the multiple new ventures. By the time 2010, when I started this, there were new companies were coming up, new startups were coming up, and they were definitely required to have a specialized services such as a systematic logistics. That's how the word comes. Syslogic Outsourcing Private Limited. So we have helped them with the supply chain management, end-to-end supply chain management, but that was the theme of our business, basically. Right from the manufacturing, procurement, planning, and distribution, the entire setup we helped them to develop, and then we subsequently handed over it. The opportunity was immense. That was I could find out when I left. But before I started this business, I found that there is opportunity is immense because India is like 1/6 of the world's population, and 1/6 of the world population who is having the buying capacity now. So the pharmaceutical industry is having an immense opportunity in India, and a supply chain consultant or supporting in this area are very less. Those you can find marketing consultants, HR consultants, but supply chain consultants at the time I could find a very less number. So I thought of having this opportunity and get into it. So initial first breaking was the only thing, that getting a first assignment. That was the only thing. Once you get an assignment, then automatically you get called up, you get appeal to other people, and there is more publicity automatically happening with the industry. The advantage with me was I worked in industry for a good long 15 years with a big conglomerate. So I already had a network set up in my with me, which helped me to start the business and propagate it faster.
That's really very great, I must say, and very interesting indeed. So, what values do you base Syslogic outsourcing on? Also, could you share an example of how you stood by them and how they proved instrumental or catalytic in the flourishing of the firm?
Okay. To start with, I started this business with a very simple thing, that is simplicity. I mean, that's a basic value of our business, simplicity. Because the customer, what I'm helping them, or who I'm catering, need to know what I'm trying to communicate in the simplistic terms, as a simple thinking, simple lines. So the first is the simplicity. I always try to keep this thing as a simple. Apart from a simple, then we started with innovations. What is the innovation? Like, what is applicable in a bigger conglomerate is not applicable in the newer startups or things. So you have to modify your activities, modify the designs, modify the ideas, so that it becomes applicable to them. So that's an innovation. Apart from that, we started with some technological innovations, like some software, some inputs through data sheets and all. We started doing that. Third is communication. So it's very important because we are in the business of communication. Everywhere we need to follow it up and follow it up and follow it up. That's the basic business of a supply chain, what we can talk it about. So these are the three main basic values what we have worked.
Yes, that's really very interesting.
Yeah, just to elaborate on a couple of things, the simplicity, we work with the people with whom we have to give comfort. Basically, they have to work in a marketing area where they don't have to think about what the supply chain is working about. It has to be automatic. I mean, they don't have to remember how it works. It has to be simple. Today you will get this material, tomorrow it will be dispatched or something like that. So that's the simplicity how we work. With innovation, we give a good quality of a reporting systems most of the times. The reporting system matters a lot. He has to have the information. One has to have information, but it has to have in innovative way. The routine email, and yes, apart from that, we have developed certain contact sheets, contact sharing sheets, and also that helps them to go through it faster. That's the idea of this.
So, how and when did you develop an interest in ESG and corporate governance?
Oh, that's very interesting. To be honest, let me share with you. This I got uh, actually this till say COVID. I mean, till 2018, I was very complacent with what I am doing. I mean, I was feeling what all knowledge I have is the knowledge in the world. Okay. And during COVID, I found that I mean, that was a forced work from home, during COVID most of the times. So during that time, I try to find out what is happening around the world, and then I realized there are too many things we can learn about, right from the Microsoft Excel things to some such things what we are talking. I read it after post-COVID, and I started off realizing that this is the need of the hour, because you can't have an expertise of all the business aspects, but if we share, we care, then everyone is getting benefited. So that's how it got. That intrigued me to actually get involved into this activities.
Yes. So, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
See, what actually I would like to talk about the business what I am handling with along with the other business for me. So what's basically is like environment. So when I'm talking about for the logistics, transportations, along with saving the cost, I am saving some valuable fuel consumption, which is causing carbon thing in our country and in the world. So it's one of the major responsibility of the environmental consciousness, which I strongly believe that if we optimize it, it can be saved. Secondly, it's a social. What I could found is this businesses are what you can call region specific. I mean, everyone wants to have an office in Mumbai, everyone wants to have a warehouse in Bhiwandi or something like that. There are so many new concepts can be derived, and I have successfully implemented those new concepts in the newcomers. You don't have to have specific states. It can be regionally it can be divided. Then there can be equal opportunity for the equal regions. You don't have to get clustered at one place. It is very much possible that this opportunity can be shared with the other. And governance is something which we really focus on when there is a link between the activities and what we deliver.
Yes, that's there. So we want to know, like when we talk about technology, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, and Web 3.0?
My goodness, this is something which is really coming up in a big way. I mean, you just simply can't avoid this now. I mean, I'm in this business for the last 25 years plus, you can say. So in 25 years, right from the movement of a simple loading of a truck, and then we don't know when the material will reach to other place, to now we can track even the smallest parcel which is available with the thing. So this is the technological shifting what we have seen in. And in the future terms, it will be so traceability and movability will be so faster with the coming activities. So it will be it's like saving on a lot of things, burning of less of a blood and focusing on the business. In fact, if we really talk about machine learning, so there is machine learning is what I strongly believe will be very useful. Machine learning is something which recognizes the data, the trend. See, what in supply chain we have to forecast. See what is going to happen in the future. I mean, what will be the resistance trend? What will be the requirement? And machine learning is going to help me into that. It will automatically give me that this is what the trend is. So, futuristic forecasting models and all things can be really built upon on this activity. Oh, this is the future, and I don't think we can be different from this activities of Web 3.0 or artificial intelligence as a total.
Yes, definitely that's confused. Yeah. So as you know, we are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about this initiative taken about by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Hemal Mehta, and the whole World Development Corporation team?
Oh, I must I must applaud the efforts taken by the team. The reason is very simple. The reason is like this. See, I come from a background of a supply chain, right? So when I started the business, I had a lot of queries or consciousness in my mind about my accounting, my HR, my small things. You name it. It's like a list of
Right, that's it.
I know my core business very well, but there are so many other ancillary businesses we have to take care of a business. Such a wonderful platform it is been made available that there is across globe exchange of thoughts, ideas. It will definitely help everyone to really go ahead.
That's fair. Thank you so much. These have been like really kind words by you, I must say. So it was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that you're
Not only words, I really mean it. It's not a words, I really mean it. It's not a words, I really mean it, what I'm trying to say.
Thank you so much. So it was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders and definitely help them grow in their careers as well. So thank you so much for joining us today on FaceTime with Leaders, Mr. Sameer Godbole. We wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute unquestionably has expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was nice talking to you and a great interview.
Thank you. Bye-bye.